What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 4 total free picks, 3 player props, 1 bonus play at the end. I'm super confident in all of them. All I ask before we jump straight into it, though, is number 1, go down, hit the like button for me. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe as well so you don't miss any videos like this going forward. But now that that's out of the way, we can jump straight into it. And the first thing that we have to talk about, man, is what we have been doing in premium because it is actually insane. First of all, we are up over 300 units on the year. If you don't know, we have a profitable record in the preseason right now when it comes to straight plays. We made over 170 units last football season between NFL and college football, and our play of the days in 2025 are insane. We're 75 and 40 on our play of the days, which is good for over 60%, making us over 115 units. So, if you don't already know, I feel like I'm the best in the world when it comes to this, especially when I can have streaks where I don't lose for 4 days in a row. We have won 4 days in a row, 4 winning days, 80+% win rate in those 4 days, going up over 16 units in 4 days alone. It's unheard of. Nobody else does this type of stuff. So if you want to get in, I'm going to do something special for you. All you got to do to get a full month of my VIP for completely free is go down, download the Sleeper app. Right here, it looks like this, Sleeper, here's the logo, and use my code FBL. If you do that and you send proof right here to my phone number, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you a completely free month, full month. All you got to do is use FBL, deposit. Sleeper will double your first deposit. So if you put 50 in, they'll give you 50 back for completely free. And they'll give you a free pick on top of that. And then if you send proof to me, I'll also get you a full 30 days. Now, if you already have Sleeper, don't worry about it. First of all, you need to be in here anyway. Join the free Discord down below. Not only because I give out free picks literally every single day, but also because if you don't have Sleeper, you can come in here and you can use any of these apps that you might not have. Sleeper, Chalkboard, Wanna Parlay, Parlay Play, BETR, Bovada, any of them work. So if you want to get in, join the Discord, look at the apps you can use, open a ticket over here like this guy did. He sent proof that he used my code, and then I got him a full month of VIP. So if you want that, just go sign up for Sleeper or any of those other apps, use code FBL, and I'll hook you up. Now with that being said, though, we can jump straight into the picks for this video. And the first pick that I have for you is going to be Jackson Dart to go over 114.5 passing yards. This one, when I saw it, was a pretty easy pick. The reason I say that is he has now played 2 preseason games, and in both of them, he has actually looked really solid. So he's completed over 70% of his passes. As you can see right here, I'll highlight it, 74% of his passes, and he also is averaging 145 passing yards a game in the 2 games that he's played in. He's looked good in both, like I said, and with this line here being, let me go find it real. And with this line here being at 114 is way too low for my personal opinion. I think he goes over this with ease, especially since there's no reason that he shouldn't get the same amount of playing time. His playing time should stay consistent, and if his playing time stays consistent, his yardage should stay consistent as well, and that's why I think this pick makes a ton of sense. So there you go. There's my first play. Now to go along with that, we're going to be taking Little Jordan Humphrey to go over his receiving yards at this line at 18.5. And it's kind of a similar reason for why I like Jackson Dart. He's number 1, going to get a lot of playing time. He's number 2, going to get yards if Jackson Dart Number 2, if Jackson Dart gets yards, that means he's going to get yards as well. They work together. And number 3, out of the preseason so far, he has been one of the main guys getting targets. He obviously caught Jackson Dart's biggest or first touchdown. So considering that, it makes me really confident that Jackson Dart is going to want to continue to throw him the football. So that's also why I like it. And as you can see right here, he has 56 receiving yards in just 2 games, which is averaging over over this 18.5 mark. He's actually averaging 23 receiving yards a game, which obviously is exactly what you want to see. He has 8 targets in those 2 games. If that stays consistent, Jackson Dart continues to try to throw him the football, there should be no reason why he can't get at least 19 receiving yards in this game, and that's why I made that my second pick. Now for my third pick, we're going to have another pick that I like a ton to finish off the player props, and this pick is going to be Caleb Johnson over on the Steelers to go over 29.5 rushing yards. So all he needs is 30, and he'll cash us out. This guy, I was extremely high on him coming out of college. He was a beast in college. I loved how he ran as a powerful guy. It makes sense the Steelers picked him. And the reason I like this pick so much is, number one, he is going to get a ton of volume. I'm expecting 9 to 10 carries in this game. That's what he's getting per game right now. In his first 2, he's had 19 carries in the last 2 games, and he has 70 yards in those carries. His first game started off a little slow, wasn't averaging a ton per carry, but in his last game, he actually averaged, I think you can see it right here. I'm not exactly sure. You can't really see it, but he did average almost 5 yards per carry against not the Panthers, but in his last game. So that right there makes me think that he's kind of figuring it out. He's getting more used to it. And like I said, we know the Steelers are going to give him carries. They want to see what he's made of. They want him to get action every single preseason game. So if he gets 8, 9, 10, maybe even 11 carries, he should fly over this mark, just like he did in his last game where he had, I think, over 50 yards rushing. So this is another pick that I like a ton. I like all 3 of these. I really do think they're all going to cash. If you want to make a little 3-man, I wouldn't be mad at you, but if you want to bet them in straights, you can do that as well. So those are my first 3 picks. Now, real quick, before I give you my last pick, my bonus pick of the video, I do want to remind you, once again, that not only are we up over 300 units on the year, not only are we up over 100 units on play of the days alone, not only are we profitable in the preseason, and we made over 170 units last NFL season, but also we are currently on a 4-day winning streak. If you can see it right here, going up over 16 units in that span. And literally, you can get all of my plays every single day for completely free by simply just going and downloading the Sleeper app, using my code FBL and depositing and sending proof to my phone number right here. Sleeper is going to double your first deposit and give you a free pick, and you're going to get a free month of VIP. If you already have Sleeper, join the free Discord as well. I post free picks in here every single day, and you can go into this channel right here and find an app that you don't have. So if I was you, I would 100% be getting in on this. The results that we have had all year so far have been insane, and football season is my best sport, so you're going to want to lock in. If you want to get in, the time is now. So go do that, and now we can get into my bonus pick of the video, and we're going to be going over here, and we're going to be looking at these 2 games that are going on Thursday. We got the Patriots and the Giants, and the Steelers and the Panthers, and the game that I'm going to be betting on is this Steelers-Panthers game, and we're going to be taking the Steelers minus 4.5. This one was pretty simple, to be completely honest with you. The Steelers, they've looked pretty solid all preseason. They barely lost in their last matchup against the Bucs, and then they won their first matchup against the Jags. But the Panthers, on the other hand, have looked horrendous. Lost 30-10 here against the Browns and lost 20-3 here against the Texans. So the Panthers have looked terrible. The Steelers have looked pretty good, especially since we know Caleb Johnson is going to play, which gives the Steelers an edge in my opinion. And we know that the Steelers have had pretty good quarterback play. I'll show you right here. Skylar Thompson here, 10 for 15, 113 yards. And we can also go look at the fact that Mason Rudolph is going to play as well, and he has looked pretty good as well in the preseason. 9 for 10, 84 yards and a touchdown here. And then Skylar Thompson, another good game, 20 for 28, 233 yards. So in the preseason, what matters is whose backups are better, what backups are going to get the most playing time, and the Steelers, in my opinion, had the better backups, and that should play out over the course of the game, and that's why I think the Steelers cover this spread pretty easily. So there you go. Those are my 4 plays. I like them all a ton, and until next time, let's all go print some money.